You've been told the same story your entire life. Go to school, get good grades, find a safe job, work hard, retire with a pension. But what if that story is the reason you're stuck in the rat race? Today, we explore the timeless wisdom of Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, a book that has sold over 40 million copies and transformed the way people view money. This isn't just a summary. This is a 50-minute journey through the mindset, strategies, and philosophy that separate the rich from the poor. Robert Kiyosaki grew up in Hawaii in a middle-class family. His biological father, the poor dad, was highly educated, a teacher with a PhD, a man who believed in the traditional system. But his best friend's father, the rich dad, was a businessman who never finished 8th grade but went on to become one of the richest men in Hawaii. Robert was lucky. He learned from both men. One taught him to follow the system. The other taught him to own it. This book is the story of those two influences and how you can choose which path to follow. Let's break down the core beliefs of Rich Dad and Poor Dad. Poor Dad, go to school, get a job. Money is the root of all evil. The government will take care of you. Don't take risks. Rich Dad, learn how money works. Money is a tool. Take responsibility for your future. Use money to grow money. These philosophies are more than words. They are blueprints for life. Kiyosaki noticed early on that Poor Dad was constantly stressed about money, even though he earned a decent salary. Meanwhile, Rich Dad was relaxed because his money worked for him. It's not about how much you make. It's about how much you keep and how hard your money works for you. The 6 lessons of Rich Dad. Lesson 1. The rich don't work for money. Employees work for money. The rich make money work for them. When Robert was young, Rich Dad made him work for free. It wasn't to save money, it was to teach a lesson. If you only work for money, you're a slave to it. Real wealth comes from building systems, businesses, investments, and assets that produce income without constant effort. Lesson 2. Financial literacy. Most people are financially illiterate. They don't know how to read a financial statement. They don't know the difference between an asset and a liability. Rich Dad teaches that an asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes it out. Your car? Probably a liability. Your house? Might be too. Real assets are stocks, rental properties, intellectual property, businesses. Lesson 3. Mind your own business. Your job is not your business. Your business is what you build on the side. Your investments, your cash-flowing assets. Start small. A side hustle, real estate, dividend stocks, digital products, anything that generates income beyond your salary. Lesson 4. Taxes and corporations. The rich don't just make more, they keep more. They use corporations to pay fewer taxes. Employees earn, get taxed, then spend what's left. Corporations earn, spend, and pay tax on what's left. That's the difference. Lesson 5. The rich invent money. Wealthy people create opportunities. They spot value where others see risk. Investing isn't gambling. It's calculated, educated risk-taking. Kiyosaki bought real estate with no money down. Not because it was easy, but because he learned how to see deals others couldn't. Lesson 6. Work to learn. Don't chase the highest salary. Chase skills, sales, marketing, communication, leadership, investing. These are the skills that multiply income. The more you learn, the more you earn. To teach these principles, Kiyosaki created a board game, Cash Flow. It simulates real-world money decisions. Buying assets, managing expenses, escaping the rat race. Play it once, and you'll realize how different the rich think. Let's bust some of the most dangerous money myths. My house is an asset. Not unless it pays you. If it only costs you, it's a liability. I need a high income to get rich. No, you need financial education and discipline. Investing is risky. Not knowing what you're doing is risky. Knowledge reduces risk. Debt is bad. Consumer debt is bad. But rich people use good debt to buy cash-flowing assets. Critics argue that Kiyosaki oversimplifies things. Some even claim Rich Dad never existed. But here's the truth. The idea of Rich Dad matters more than the person. It's a philosophy, a mindset, and for millions, it was the spark that started a journey to financial freedom. So how can you apply Rich Dad's lessons today? Track your finances, understand your cash flow, separate assets from liabilities, focus on building your asset column, start investing, even $50 a month into index funds or fractional real estate. Learn every day, read finance books, watch educational content, create something, a product, a service, a business. Play cash flow, simulate before you speculate. It won't be easy, but it's worth it. Rich Dad Poor Dad is more than a book, it's a mirror. It shows you how your current mindset is either building wealth or destroying it. Money doesn't make you rich, your mindset does. So take control, learn the game, play to win. The single most powerful asset we all have is our mind. If it is trained well, it can create enormous wealth. End screen. Subscribe, like, comment. What's your biggest money lesson? Many who embrace the lessons of Rich Dad have gone on to change their financial destinies. Entrepreneurs, investors, and innovators alike have shared how shifting their mindset opened new doors. True wealth isn't just about accumulating money. It's about building a life filled with opportunity, learning, and passion. From humble beginnings to financial independence, the journey starts with a single step, a choice to change. The choice is yours. Remain on the well-trodden path or carve your own. Both have risks, but only one leads to true freedom. Join us and start your journey to financial literacy and independence today. The first step, open your mind. Discover, learn, grow, transform. Because in the end, the most significant investment you can make is in yourself. Remember, please like, subscribe, and comment on what new concepts you'll be exploring today.